Merry Christmas, Church at Main. It has been a privilege to watch these videos over these last 3 weeks, to see the story of God's love for us, for all, read so well, shared so well by so many of you. It's been wonderful to watch the kids read and tell the story, moms and dads interacting with their kids and telling the story. Church at Main, Merry Christmas. As we celebrate this Advent reading tonight together on Christmas Eve, I just want to encourage you to continue to lean into the hope that we've been given in Jesus Christ. And tonight, we want to read the last story of our Advent reading from the Jesus Storybook Bible about the King of all kings. Far away, in the east, 3 clever men saw the very same star, the star that God had put in the sky when Jesus was born. They knew it was a sign a baby king had been born. They'd been waiting for this star. They knew it would come. "He's here," they shouted. "He's here." And I'm sure if you'd been there, you would have heard them laughing and dancing and singing until the sun came up. At dawn, they packed up their camels and wrapped gifts for the baby. They brought their most precious treasures of all, frankincense, gold, and myrrh. Special, sparkly, lovely smelling, gleaming things, just right for a king. The 3 wise men, actually, if you'd met them, you would have thought they were kings because they were so rich and clever and important looking. These 3 wise men set off. They rode their camels across endless deserts, up steep mountains, down deep, deep valleys, through raging rivers, over grassy plains, night and day and night, for hours that turned into days, that turned into weeks, that turned into months and months, until, at last, they reached Jerusalem. Jerusalem was by far the most important city for miles around, and, as anyone can tell you, that's where a palace would be, and kings are born in palaces. So that's where they went, but they were in for a surprise. They went to see King Herod. Surely he would know where this baby was, but he didn't. In fact, he didn't like the sound of a new king. It made him cross. He didn't want anyone to be king except him. But Herod's advisors told the 3 wise men what was written in their books, that what God had said about the baby king. "Go to Bethlehem. That's where you'll find him," they said. Suddenly, the star they had seen in the east started moving again, showing them the way. So the 3 wise men followed the star out of the big city, along the road, into the little town of Bethlehem. They followed the star through the streets of Bethlehem, out of the nice part of town, through the not so nice part of town, into the really not nice at all part of town, down a little dirt track until it stopped right over a little house. But wait, it wasn't a palace, and there weren't any guards or servants or flags or red carpets or trumpets or anything. Did they get it wrong? Or was this what God meant? Sure enough, in that little house there, sitting on his mother's knee, they found him, the baby king. The 3 men knelt before the little king. They took off their rich royal turbans and gleaming golden crowns. They bowed their noble heads to the ground and gave him their sparkling treasures. The journey that had begun so many centuries before had led 3 wise men here, to a little town, to a little house, to a little child, to the king God had promised David all those years before. But this child was a new kind of king. Though he was the Prince of Heaven, he had become poor. Though he was the mighty God, he had become a helpless baby. This king hadn't come to be the boss. He had come to be a servant. Merry Christmas, Church at Main. Jesus Christ came not to be served, but to serve. And this is the King that we follow. This is our Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ. And tonight is Christmas Eve, the night to celebrate, the night to remember as we begin to prepare for Christmas Day. The birth that we celebrate is the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ, who emptied himself after not considering equality with God something to be grasped. He emptied himself, took on human form, the form of a servant, and humbled himself to become obedient, even to the point of death, death on a cross, that he might reconcile all things to himself, and that we might find that this hope we've been given in Jesus Christ is in fact God's great rescue plan to bring us home, to bring us back, to be with him forever. Merry Christmas, Church at Main. Thank you so much for joining us for these Advent readings, and we pray you have a wonderful time with your family, friends, and loved ones over these following days, knowing that God is with you, God is with us, Jesus has come. Merry Christmas.